Hey everyone, this is Red with RedDragonLeo.com, and we did get our gap up this morning that I was expecting. Finally, pretty much we took out this overhead resistance right here as we gapped up right here and then quickly sold off. I got a little anxious and got short a little early. I got short somewhere in this area here. Went down and it just did not continue down. That just goes to show you it's tough to pick the exact top on any market. You know, it could have rolled over at that point, but it did not. It continued up on light volume and all the way up into here to here. So I am somewhere in this area here, about 1302, and it's at 1309 here. So, you know, got short a little early, but I still think that we are going to roll over tomorrow. Looking at this chart, we have all the signs of it. Now, not necessarily the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart could go either way, but if you look at the larger time frames, the 30-minute chart clearly looks bearish. I do think that we have run into overhead resistance. If you draw a line right here across here, it just matches up perfectly right there. That right there, we banged right into that. You draw a line here, we banged right into that. We are hitting some tough overhead resistance. If they gap it up over and go, then hey, maybe they can do it, but I don't think they will. I think that they will sell off some tomorrow, and I think they will break this rising trend line right here, and we will go down some. Now, how far we go down, I do not know. I don't know if we are going to continue down like in a three-way. I really doubt that. I really do. And the reason I say that is because that fake print of 138.86 on the SPY. I think that's our final upside target. It's possibly for the date of April the 29th. And that's based upon the volume. That's just guessing. But the volume was 4,290, and I think that's a signal to say April the 29th. Of course, they'll change that, you know, if they're listening, which they are, of course, and watching my videos and, you know, monitoring my blog and changing the settings on my blog and messing with it, like closing the comments on the blog. You know, so, you know, they can do what they want. They're gangsters. Not like I can protect my stuff here. I just have to put it out here for you folks. And if it gets hacked, hey, you know, I can't stop the gangsters from hacking it. They got much better gangsters and hackers in the CIA than I can possibly put up security measures to stop it. So I don't worry about it. If they take it down, that's all more validation to you guys that the Illuminati are real. They do exist, and they do manipulate the stock market, and they do take down people's sites that start catching on to their evil plans. So let them take it down. That's fine. No biggie. So just want to let you guys know. That's why the comments were closed. I didn't do it. They mysteriously closed themselves. I went in and changed some settings that I had not set in the first place. The comments were never set to close, but they closed after 2 days, miraculously. So anyway, enough about that. You can clearly draw a line right here. You can see where the rising kind of, I guess you call it a triangle pattern, with the overhead resistance there and this right here. I think we're just going to bust through this and fall tomorrow. We got get more good news about that, because the fact that we are up in after hours about 3 or 4 points, which is good. That to me tells me that they're suckering in more longs, and they'll open tomorrow down, not up. What you worry about is if they were to take it down and clear out the stops of people that had went long. Let's say some people went long right around this area and put their stops right in here at 1300, and if they took it down in after hours and took out their stops, then the chance would be that they would rally right back up tomorrow. But since they're going up, that tells me they're trying to sucker in some more longs, and they should reverse tomorrow morning. And that's just a theory, just a guess, but I kind of think that's what's going to happen. So I think this is going to continue down. We are going to sell off tomorrow. I don't know how far again, but I think this is going to roll over here on the 30 as well as the 60. As you can see, here's that line drawn for you. Multiple resistance lines right there between this rising trend line, this here trend line here, this trend line here. There's a lot of stuff that, so it's really, I mean, they really got a gap above it to go up. And I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going to fail. I know that they manipulate the market. I know that. I know that Ben Bernanke is printing money like it's like there's no tomorrow. Pretty much there's no tomorrow. If this two suns and the end of the world type scenario happens, and we do have a polar Earth shift come September, then then they'll justify it as, well, we had to save the elite. We had to save the gangsters so we could repopulate humanity. Screw the little guys. Let's only worry about the gangsters, and let's hide them in their protective underground dwellings, which I hope are full of lava and they burn to death when these volcanoes erupt from it. So let's hope that's what happens. Anyway, as we clearly look at this, it's clearly putting in a negative divergence there, and I really don't think it's going to go much further. You can see how weak it was right here. It kind of flattening out like this. You flatten out like this, you don't usually gap up the next morning and just keep on running. You usually go ahead and roll over from, you look at the past experiences of those. But I think we're going to roll over tomorrow morning and break this wedge. I think that's what's going to happen. So, daily chart, same thing. You look right here, boom, 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 boom. Draw a line right there, same thing. Draw a line right here, same thing. It's a wedge. So, again, we're up here. We're going into above the 50 like I thought we would a little bit, but I think we're going to curl over. I think we're going to curl over right here as well. I do not know how far it's going to go down. Maybe it just goes down here and puts in a higher low than this one here and makes some type of B wave down, and then we continue on with on up to about 1180 into April and May. Possibly, again, April 29th, based upon the vape print. But look at the RSI. We're just barely scooting up above 50 right now. We're 53.24. So it's still, it's neutral. It's not bear territory. It's not really bull territory. It's kind of neutral. But the fact that we have been in bear territory, I think we're going to continue. Here, it's still looking on the weekly like it wants to pop up, but I really think we're going to reverse tomorrow. Could be wrong, of course. I've been wrong before. You can clearly see we still got more downside to go, but we could hook right back up. So that is a possibility. But everything tells me that we should break this channel tomorrow and close down. I don't know how low. Maybe 1290, maybe 1280. It all depends. I mean, who knows what could come out. News-wise, that could panic the market. Could be anything. So right now, that's all I got. I just want to do a quick update that we did do exactly what I thought we were going to do. I said we was going to go up here, although I did not follow my own self and went short too early. But it's human nature. What can I say? I'm a human being, so reading the charts and just being non-emotional about it, I said that's where we're going to go, and sure enough, we did go there to 1308 to 1310 area. That's exactly where we went. But I fell for this topping tail and went short too early, so I'm stuck in here in about 1301, 1302 area, somewhere in that area. So, but I will hang on to those shorts because I do believe we're going to roll over. So, anyway, gang, that's it for this video. Keep it short, and good luck tomorrow for you guys that are short or long. Either way, I wish everyone the best. See you guys on the blog.